Okay, so today we're going to talk about the point slope form. We've already learned about the slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Okay? Point slope form is a form that they derive from the slope. So the equation for slope, and you really should be taking notes right now, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay? And it's good to know that this is where the point slope form comes from, because if you forget where the y's go and where the x's go, you can start by thinking about the slope. So what we're going to do is get rid of the denominator. So I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by x2 over x minus 1. Minus x1. Okay? When I do that, these cancel. And I now have my point slope form. That's your point slope form. So, if you're given a problem where they are asking you to find the point slope form of a line that goes through 2, 4 with a slope of -3 over 2. This is a perfect example of where you can use the point slope form to come up with your equation of a line. Okay? So I'm going to plug things in. So I've got y2 minus 4 equals -3 over 2 x2 minus 2. So I plugged in the x and the y of the coordinate pair that they gave us. Now, from here on out, I can drop the subscript. And I'm going to solve for y. Okay? So y minus 4 equals, I need to distribute -3 over 2x plus, these 2's are going to cancel. So I'm going to get plus 3. Because -3 halves times -2 over 1, the 2's cancel. That's why I get this 3. And a negative times a negative is a positive. So that's why it's positive here. Okay? So now all I have to do to come up with the equation of a line is to add 4 to both sides. And I end up with y equals -3 over 2 x plus 7. There's my equation of a line. Okay, so we're given a problem, and we're giving a coordinate pair and a slope, and we're asked to put it in point slope form and into slope-intercept form, or equation of a line. So I'm going to start off by writing my formula. Then I'm going to plug in what I know, and I'm going to drop the subscripts on the y2 and x2. Because this is y, and this is x. Minus -1. Don't forget that, most people do. Okay? So now I'm going to distribute on the right-hand side, but you should always rewrite everything else. So I'm distributing -1/2 times +1 is equal to -1/2. Okay? So now I just need to solve for y to come up with my slope-intercept. And by the way, this is your point slope form right here that they asked for. And by solving for y here, I'm going to know my slope-intercept form. You can write this 1 1/2 or 1.5. Either one is going to be easier to graph than 3/2 here. You want to leave improper fractions for your slope. So when you get to the intersects or points on a line, it's good to use mixed numbers because they're easier to see. They're easier to graph. So this is your equation of a line. All right. So when they give you 2 points and they're wanting you to use the point slope form and then find the equation of a line, and they give you 2 points, you have to find the slope first. So the slope is the change of y over the change of x. So we've got 0 minus -3 over 3 minus 6. These are my y's on top and my x's on bottom. So my slope is +3 over -3, which is -1. So now that I have that, let's write the point slope form. And plug in what we know. So I'm going to choose, you can choose one of these, you guys. Doesn't matter which one, it's going to come out the same. But of course I'm going to do 3, 0 because it's easier. Okay, so I'm going to plug in 3, 0. Y minus 0, I'm plugging in 3, 0, equals my new slope, -1, x minus 3. So I get equals y equals -x plus 3. There's my equation of a line. -x plus 3.